O scattered people on the earth, persons who possess neither faith nor knowledge, and who are of the doubting nature, suffer a downfall for the skeptical souls. There is no happiness either in this world or the next.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम् धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Oh man, Gita is not a religious book of any person, any particular caste, any particular class, any particular sector, any particular country, or any orthodox ideological person. Rather, it is for every caste, every religion, the four varnas, born of most lower family, the greatest sinner, or more than the sinner, of every age, every man and woman, that is for all. Truly, the Gita is the religious book of the entire human race, and it is a matter of great pride that the Gita is your religious book.
Today we have thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotee. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotee. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. created all of us. Only you can quench our thirst.
Lead us the path of righteousness and bless us with happiness.
Prabhu bless us with happiness. Prabhu bless us with happiness. Today we have thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotees. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. To love everyone.
Rid our hearts of jealousy and let us always be your devotees.
Prabhu, let us always be your devotees. Prabhu, let us always be your devotees. Today we have thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotees. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Vishnu, your love is pure and true.
Help us to protect our dharma and purify our karma.
Prabhu, purify our karma. Prabhu, purify our karma. Today we have thanked the Almighty. Prabhu, we are your devotees. We glorify you from deep within. Shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings. Prabhu, shower us with your blessings.
ईश्वर पुत्र आदि श्री अरुण, तेरा ब्रह्म ज्ञान व्यापक था, व्यापक है, व्यापक रहे। ब्रह्म ज्ञान रूपाय विश्व उत्पत्त्यादि हेत्वे तापत्रय विनाशाय आदिश्री वयं नमः। जो ब्रह्म ज्ञान रूप हैं, जो इस जगत की उत्पत्ति, स्थिति और विनाश के कारण हैं तथा तीन तापों को नाश करने वाले हैं, उस ईश्वर पुत्र आदिश्री अरुण को नमस्कार करता हूँ।
Son of God Adishri Arun, I have come to consult you with the inspiration of Kal administration.
Hey Devi, welcome to the consultation room.
Now you should start preparing to compete with Kali Purush from today itself. That's why I have come to your service. Now you order your warriors to destroy Kali Purush and his representative. Now don't waste your time giving instructions to people.
You have made me aware of the time fixed by the Kal administration. It is a very good thing. There is no wastage of time in preaching to the people. This incarnation of mine is embodiment of perfect love. This is the time for me to play love among my devotees, in which I have to make people realize that first of all God loved man and not man. The whole world is the result of the attraction of this love.
But what is its purpose in today's politics?
Its purpose is man has to learn that without love there is no creation. And even if the creation is done, then without love the life of man is incomplete. Politics alone does not fulfill life, nor is it the goal of life. The ultimate goal of the life is love, only love, because from there the path of devotion begins.
That's all fine, but in today's time, America is a superpower. But except America, 3 more countries are dreaming of becoming a superpower. Today's politics says that there are many powerful countries developed with many atomic bombs which are ruled by the representative of Kali Purush. She is sitting ready to make this earth human void. These powers should be destroyed before those countries make this earth humanless.
Let this time come.
But when will that time come, Son of God?
It's about to come, but not now. Now is the time for the complete love Leela of Son of God Adishri Arun. Before starting the Leela of destruction, the Son of God Adishri Arun wants to give this message to the human beings, that ultimately love is the basis of the creation and love is the essence of the world.
मेरे जो भी भक्त हैं सब है नातेदार, सब है नातेदार ये मेरे, सब है नातेदार। लोगों ये अवतार है आदि श्री अवतार, लोगों ये अवतार है आदि श्री अवतार। आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, श्री आदि श्री अवतार। बंधु सखा और मात पिता कह जुड़े अनेकों नाते। ओ बंधु सखा और मात पिता कह जुड़े अनेकों नाते। बालक समझ के पल न झुलाते, प्रेम से भोग लगाते। तुम ही हो घट घट के वासी, तुम ही हो घट घट के वासी। पार्थ सारथी बन के सुनाया, पार्थ सारथी बन के सुनाया गीता का सब सार, गीता का सब सार। जो भी मेरे भक्त हैं सब हैं नातेदार, जो भी मेरे भक्त हैं सब हैं नातेदार। आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, श्री आदि श्री अवतार। प्रेम के नाते जो है निभाते, जो मुझको है भाव से ध्याते। ओ प्रेम के नाते जो है निभाते, जो मुझको है भाव से ध्याते। वो मुझको हर रूप में पाते, जो भी मेरी शरण में आते। आदि श्री घट घट के वासी, तुम ही हो घट घट के वासी। काम क्रोध मद लोभ न भाए, काम क्रोध मद लोभ न भाए। मैं हूँ प्रेम आधार, तुम हो प्रेम आधार। जो भी मेरे भक्त हैं सब हैं नातेदार, जो भी मेरे भक्त हैं सब हैं नातेदार। प्रेम ही भक्ति, प्रेम ही पूजा, प्रेम ही भक्ति, प्रेम ही पूजा। प्रेम ही भक्ति, प्रेम ही पूजा, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार। प्रेम ही भक्ति, प्रेम ही पूजा, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार, आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, श्री आदि श्री अवतार। संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार, संपूर्ण प्रेम अवतार।
प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार, प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार। आदि श्री की परम कृपा से, आदि श्री की परम कृपा से हो जाए भव से पार। प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार, प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार। प्रेम के रस्ते पर चल कर ही, प्रेम के रस्ते पर चल कर ही अमृत सागर नदियाँ आए, अमृत सागर नदियाँ आए। इस नदिया से आगे चल के, इस नदिया से आगे चल के प्रेम के सागर में खो जाए, प्रेम के सागर में खो जाए। भक्ति के संग संग मुक्ति भी है, भक्ति के संग संग मुक्ति भी है। हो जाए भव से पार, प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार, प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार, प्रेम ही सब वेदों का सार।
Wow, wow. What is the explanation of the supreme power in the words of music? The words of music of a musician like you. In fact, only the foresight of the musician can transcend the limits of the time and see the supreme power that is eternal.
जाओगे राधा गोरी, ऐसा मौसम है, ऐसा मौसम है। उतर कर अंबर से तारे, झिलमिल झिलमिल कर प्यारे, ये कितना दिव्य नजारा है,
प्यारा स्वर्ग हमारा है। राधा पूछे शाम से, हो राधा पूछे शाम से, कह दो कहाँ कैसा मौसम है।
सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं, सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं,
हीरो के महल पे जवाहर की बरसात,
सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं, सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं,
हीरो के महल पे जवाहर की बरसात हैं। सिर पर मोर मुकुट धारे, बेकल कल जमुना किनारे,
है सुंदर राजकुंवर बनकर रास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे। सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं, सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं,
हीरो के महल पे जवाहर की बरसात,
सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं, सोने जैसे दिन और चांद जैसी रातें हैं,
हीरो के महल पे जवाहर की बरसात हैं। सिर पर मोर मुकुट धारे, बेकल कल जमुना किनारे,
है सुंदर राजकुंवर बनकर रास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे। सुन के खो जाओगे राधा गोरी, ऐसा मौसम है। पावन मुखड़ों पे प्यारी मुस्कान है, ओ पावन मुखड़ों पे प्यारी मुस्कान है,
बागों में बहारों में ये सुख की भरी खामें, बागों में बहारों में ये सुख की भरी खामें,
फसा में हम मन के गुब्बारे, दिशा में खुशी के फुवारे, है सुंदर राजकुंवर बनकर रास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे। ओ
राधा पूछे शाम से, हो राधा पूछे शाम से, कह दो कहाँ कैसा मौसम है।
किसने पुकारा है। दुनिया बनाने ऐसी किसने पुकारा है। बेहद गगन हो जैसे मिलता इशारा है।
सुखद संकल्प यही धारे, नयन वही नवयुग निहारे।
है देवी राजकुंवर बनकर रास करते हैं हिलमिल सारे। ओ
राधा पूछे शाम से, कह दो कन्हा कैसा मौसम है। ओ राधा पूछे शाम से, कह दो कन्हा कैसा मौसम है।
हो सुन के खो जाओगे राधा गोरी, ऐसा मौसम है। ओ ऐसा मौसम है, 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 ऐसा मौसम है।
कौन था ये? कोई दिव्य शक्ति थी, महाशक्ति। बस तुम्हें भी ऐसी ही दुनिया बनानी है। This radiant Updesh of Gita, narrated by Son of God Adi Sri Arun, will stop every storm that arises in your life. The Gita is the theology of entire human race, in which every question arising in the mind of every human being has an answer, and the solution of every problem of human life is hidden in it. Oh man, your body is made up of 5 elements, that is, earth, water, fire, air, and sky. Whether it is you or your relatives, they all are nothing more than earth, water, fire, air, and sky. The righteous, having divine knowledge, is also a combination of 5 great elements, and the unrighteous too. Thus, who are you tempting? In fact, neither the acquaintance of a person is with his body, nor the basis of relations is with his body. You are only a soul. You are a small part of God, and you live in a pot of body. Like water can remain in bowl, glass, or pitcher, just as water cannot exist in a free state. A bowl, glass, or pitcher is needed to hold that water. Similarly, the soul cannot stop in a free state. It needs a body in the form of pot to stop. So you are a character. Is this your introduction? No. You are the Spirit of God, and this is your introduction. Your introduction is not Rinku, Tinku, Minku, Pinku, Anju, Manju. Your introduction is that you are a part of Supreme God, whose nature is to remain pure, to imbibe purity, whose nature is calm, in which happiness resides. Oh man, know the secret of life. If you put your fist in the flow of the Ganges, you will not get anything. But if the palm is made a pot and put in the flow of Ganges water, then the Ganges water reaches the mouth. Oh man, have you cleansed the fist of ego or made an palm in the form of pot of surrender? Oh man, are you ready to take this knowledge? So now get ready to go on the journey of radiant Updesh of Gita.
आदि श्री देने चले भक्तों को जब ज्ञान, ब्रह्म ज्ञान में खो गए, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान। जब देने को चल दिए आदि श्री जी ज्ञान, भक्त ध्यान में खो गए, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान, केंद्रित हो गया ध्यान। ब्रह्मा जागे नारद चौंके, ब्रह्मा जागे नारद चौंके, त्रिभुवन में कौतूहल जागा। चारों दिशाएं शांत हुई और ध्यान धारा पे सभी का लागा। चारों दिशाएं शांत हुई और ध्यान धरा पे सभी का लगा। गीता का महाज्ञान सुनने को, गीता का महाज्ञान सुनने को शिव ने ध्यान समाधि त्यागा। एक अर्जुन के निमित्त मिलेगा, एक अर्जुन के निमित्त मिलेगा, ज्ञानामृत सबको बिनु मांगा। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री प्रेम अवतार, जय जय प्रेम अवतार। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की। आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की, आदि श्री जय जय कल्की।
First of all, God loved man in his all creation. This is an expression of the same love that the Son of God Adishri Arun tells you to keep him in your mind. Keep engaged in yoga with true feelings. Now I will tell you about my very own self form having the qualities of Vibhuti, that is majesty. It means the sheer majesty of God that is unbelievable for a man. Strength and Aishwarya or royal, so that you do not have any doubts in me. In other words, it can be said, with a mind intent on me, do practicing yoga and finding refuge in me, how in full without doubt thou shalt know me, that do thou hear. O man, I, the son of God Adishri Arun, want to tell everything to you today so that you never doubt in me. You will think that why does the son of God Adishri Arun want to tell his devotees about his own glory? Because the son of God Adishri Arun wants the welfare of his devotees. I, the son of God Adishri Arun, will tell everything so that my devotee can be successful in his life. That's why, man, I will say for you the complete knowledge of Tattva, including this science, knowing which nothing else remains worth knowing in the world. In other words, it can be said that I shall fully teach you this knowledge combined with experience, which being known, nothing more besides here remains to be known. O man, I will give you the scientific knowledge. Whatever science is there in this philosophy, I will also tell you. Now the question arises that what is this philosophy after all? Is this the knowledge after which there is nothing else left in the world to be known? The knowledge of the supreme element, the supreme soul, is called knowledge. This is the greatest knowledge. There is nothing greater than this knowledge. Oh man, do you know how many people worship in the world? But out of thousands of human beings, it is very rare that one tries to attain me. And among those yogis who make such efforts, one knows me through the essence, that is, in reality, being a devotee of me. 1 out of 1,000 tries to find me, and out of all of them, only one really knows me. In other words, it can be said that out of thousands of human beings, one makes efforts for the attainment of God. And even among those yogis who are making efforts, one, being a devotee of God, knows God from the essence, that is, in reality. It means among thousands of men, one perchance strives for perfection. Even among those who strive and are perfect, only one perchance knows me in truth. Oh man, first of all I am telling about my own nature, that earth, water, fire, air, sky, mind, intelligence and ego, it is my nature divided into 8 types. The 5 elements, that is the 5 elements and with them the mind, intellect and ego from which the whole world and you are made, this is my inert nature, that is the apara with 8 types of distinctions. And O man, other than this, from whom this whole world is imbued, it is known as my Jeev Roop Para, that is conscious nature. Inert nature means all the gross world that we see all around, and Para means that the conscious nature, that is the settled nature is the soul that is all of you, is present in. In other words, it can be said that earth, water, fire, air, sky, mind, intellect and ego also, thus it is my nature divided into 8 types. This is my inert nature, which is of 8 types of distinctions, and O great Baho, other than this, from whom this whole world is held, know my Jeev Roop Para, that is the conscious nature. This is my inferior Prakriti, but distinct from this, know thou my superior Prakriti, the very life, O man, by which this universe is upheld. Know that all beings have their birth in these. So I am the source and dissolution of the whole universe. Everything that is has come from the God, and one day it also merges in Him. While explaining this thing, I ask you to understand that the whole being is going to arise from these two natures, and I am the influence and pearl of the whole world. That is, I am the root cause of the whole world. O man, the world has started with the Son of God and will end in Him. The root cause of this world, you, this land, sky, air, water, and soul, everything is God's Son and nothing else. The way you see or hear the Son of God is not the Son of God. What is the real Son of God? I have told him openly. The scriptures say that the Son of God is the image of that invisible God and the firstborn in all creation, because in him all things were created. The whole creation was created by him and for him only.
ईश्वर पुत्र आदि श्री अरुण ने आपसे कहा था कि चूंकि ईश्वर पुत्र पूर्ण ब्रह्म का प्रतिरूप है, अर्थात ईश्वर पुत्र पूर्ण ब्रह्म का प्रथम अवतार है जिसको पहिलोठा कहते हैं। इसीलिए
Son of God Adi Shri Arun told you that since the Son of God is a reflection of Purn Brahm or Supreme God, that is, the Son of God is the first incarnation of Purn Brahm or Supreme God who is called the firstborn. Therefore, if you engage in yoga, only the form of the first incarnation of Purn Brahm Parmeshwar or Supreme God should be in your mind. Only then the yoga practice will be completed. O man, there is no other ultimate cause other than the Son of God. This whole world is made up of the Son of God in the thread. It is entwined in him only. There is nothing other than the Son of God. O man, he who is everything is the firstborn. Hearing this, you may not understand easily, but if you try a little, then you will understand that whatever you see in this world and whatever you do not see, it is only the firstborn, that is the Son of God Adi Shri Arun. It simply means that the firstborn, that is the Son of God, is nothing other than Adi Shri Arun. O man, I, the Son of God Adi Shri Arun, tell the real signs of this world to my essence, that is my true form. Listen to this. I am juice in water. The essence of any liquid object is its juice. Whatever wetness is there in the world, the Son of God Adi Shri Arun has juice in it. The Son of God is the light in the moon and the sun. If you take away their light from the moon and the sun, what will be left? Just nothing. This light is the Son of God. I am also Omkar in the entire Vedas. The Vedas are not only big, but they are very big. If one thing has been taken out of the whole Vedas, then what is it? This Omkar is the Son of God. Son of God is the word in the sky. The word is that which is resonant in the space, and that is the Son of God Adi Shri Arun. The Son of God is their masculinity in men. The thing in which whatever is holy and whatever is characteristic of anything is the Son of God. I am the sacred scent in the earth. That is, this earth is enshrined in the Son of God in the form of fragrance. I am Tejas or burning capacity in the fire. Everything gets burnt to ashes in a fire. The one who burns you when you approach the fire is the Tejas or burning capacity of it, and this radiance is the Son of God. I am his life in all beings. All the creatures you see, whether it is human or animal or tree, plant or bacteria or whatever, the life that is in them is the Son of God. And among the ascetics, there is that austerity. The austerity of the ascetics is his greatest strength, and that austerity is the Son of God. O man, know me only, the eternal seed of all beings, the eternal seed of all the creatures that you see, or those who were before today and will come after today. That is, I am the reason for the origin of all those things. I am the wit of the wise and bright and sharp. When you solve any problem with your intellect and find a way out, I am that intellect. In the same way, I am the one who shines brightly, that is, the brilliance in them. Oh man, I am the quality of anything. I am the capacity of the strong with attachments and desires. Capacity means power. I am the quality of the strong, that is the power I have. But that capacity which is devoid of attachment and desire, the force which is beyond lust and anger, it is me. And among all ghosts, whatever work is done according to economics, according to religion, that is also me myself. O man, he who has a soul feels hunger and thirst, but the soul itself has nothing to do with the hunger and thirst. You know all the feelings arising out of Sattva Gun and the feelings arising out of Rajo Gun, all of them to be born from me. But in reality, I am in them and that is not in me. In these feelings also I am, but I do not have the feeling that I never get caught in all these feelings. Whatever happens, it is either Sattvic or Rajas or Tamas. The whole world is fascinated by these three tendencies, that is, by these three qualities. But the one who is beyond these three gunas is me. No one knows the Son of God. You will not be able to recognize my true nature as long as even a small fraction of the qualities like Sattvic, Rajas, and Tamas are present in you and in your work. I begin from where these three qualities end. Because of these three natures, there is attachment and desire in you. If this nature is in you, then how will you find me? The whole world gets trapped in the three gunas like Sattvic, Rajas, and Tamas. That's why the people of this world never recognize my true nature. And that is because these three together create Maya. And who has been saved from Maya? Maya is a swindler. But those who constantly remember me only, they violate this illusion. That is, they get drenched from the world. No one has been able to escape from this illusion. Those people who always keep me in their mind, I tell this reality to those who do the same. Oh man, who are the people who do not see me? Those whose knowledge has been defeated by Maya. Among the people who have such demonic nature, the lowly, corrupt people do not worship me. Those who arrogant people consider themselves to be doing them, who have demonic nature and who do frivolous things or petty acts and who do corrupt deeds, that is, those who do insidious deeds, O man, such people who do not worship me. Do you do the selfless deeds to whom I say? Do you try to do practice yoga as I said? If you don't, then you have to think for yourself. Oh man, four types of people keep me in their mind and worship me. First of all, those who do good deeds, that is, those who worship for worldly things, who have attachment to the things of the world, who wants things related to money. The second person is art, that is, one who wants to escape from his misery. The third is the seeker who really wants to know me. And the fourth is the wise man who worships me. If you worship me, see which of these do you belong to. In other words, it can be said that four types of people worship me. There are four types of devotees who worship me. First, Artharti, prayer for worldly things. Second, art, prayer for prevention of troubles. Third, Jigyasa, worshipped with the desire to know me in reality. And fourth, Jnani. It means four kinds of virtuous men worship me. First, the distressed. Second, the seeker of the knowledge. Third, the seeker of wealth. And fourth, the wise man. Among them, a knowledgeable devotee with unrelenting love bhakti who is always one in me is the best. because I am very dear to the wise who knows me from the essence, and that knowledgeable is very dear to me. It means all of four, the wise man ever steadfast and devoted to the one excels. For excessively dear am I to the wise, and he is dear to me. O man, that is why only the wise man is very dear to God. If you worship God just for name's sake, selfishness, or to escape from your misery, you will never be dear to God. One who is a wise man with both mind and intellect, he settles God in himself. He does not worship that God out of any selfishness. He wants to know the essence of God. That is why he worships that God. What is the philosophy of God? It is found in one birth itself? No. It takes many births to understand its nature and its reality. And at the end of many births, the person who attains this elemental knowledge is called Ishwar Mahatma. God says that such a person is extremely rare. If you try to understand God in one life, and if you do not understand it, then this process continues in the next life also. And in the next life also, the person who continues his efforts continuously and continuously, only that person succeeds in understanding God. Oh man, it is not so easy to understand the Son of God. It is very rare to understand the Son of God. Oh man, people keep accumulating their sanskars in every birth because of their pleasures and desires. Your nature is formed by these accumulated sanskars, and because of this nature, you choose a deity for yourself and worship that deity. Your nature does not end in one birth, but it is a game of many births. In every birth, you make an account of your sins and virtues. This is what makes you your nature, and it is your nature that compels you to choose your deity. The rules of every deity are also different, and these people follow these rules. O man, I, the son of God Adishri Arun, says that I fix the faith of the devotees of the person who wants to ask the form of the deity with reverence by being full of desire. As is his devotion, so is his worship. Some see God in an idol, and some see God in a certain tree. Some see God in the river, and some see God in the cow. Some see God in the peepal tree, and some see God in the moon. Some see God in the tulsi tree, and some see God in the sun. Some worship Mata Tulsi, and some worship Mata Santoshi. Some worship Ganeshji, and some worship Hanumanji. But I do not discriminate against anyone. Whichever deity a fruitful devotee chooses, I fix his devotion in that deity. You choose your deity, and I will place your faith in that deity. And when you worship your deity with reverence, you will definitely get its fruit. Every deity has a different law, different rules. He will give you fruits according to the same rule, but the result is guaranteed. Don't be overjoyed here. Now pay attention to my next verse and think again. But that fruit of those with low intelligence is perishable, and they are attained by the gods who worship the gods. The ancestors who worship the ancestors get it. Those who worship ghosts attain to ghosts. But whatever my devotees worship, they are received by me, and my devotees are not reborn. In other words, it can be said that whatever devotee seeks to worship with faith, what form soever, that same faith of his I make unflinching. Possessed of that faith, he engages in the worship of that form, thence he obtains his desires, these beings indeed obtained by me. That result indeed is finite, which accrues to those men of small intellect. Worshippers of gods, that is devtas, go to gods, that is devtas. My devotees come unto me. Even those who, devoted to other gods, worship them with faith, worship myself, is in ignorance. I am indeed the enjoyer, as also the Lord, of all the sacrifices, but they do not know me in truth. whence they fail. Votaries of the gods go to the gods, to the Pitris go the votaries of the Pitris, to the Bhutas go the worshippers of the Bhutas, my worshippers come to myself. O man, the foolish regards me as the unmanifested coming in manifestation, knowing not my higher, immutable, unsurpassed nature. I am not manifest to all. Veiled as I am by Yog Maya, this deluded world knows not me, unborn and imperishable. I know the past and the present and the future beings, but me nobody knows. O man, from the delusion of pairs caused by desires and aversion, all beings are subject to illusion at birth. O harasser of thy foes, those mortals of pure deeds whose sin has come to an end, who are freed from the delusion of pairs, they worship me with a firm resolve. O man, truly, I, the son of God Adishri Arun, say to you that whoever resorting to me strive for liberation from decay and death, they realize in full that Brahm or Supreme God, the individual self and all action. Those who realize me in the Adhibhuta, physical region, in the Adidev, the divine region, and in the Adiyajna, region of sacrifice, realize me even at the time of departure, steadfast in mind. O man, this was the radiant Updesh of Gita, chapter 7, in which I told you, while removing your dilemma, told the path which will take you to God. This knowledge is the link between this world and that world. O man, today you heard chapter 7 of the radiant Updesh of Gita, and here you give permission to your son of God, Adishri Arun. Now next Thursday, I will come again in front of you with the 8th chapter of radiant Updesh of Gita. On that day, you will be ready to go on the journey of chapter 8 of the radiant Updesh of Gita. Till then you wait. Thank you.
साथ सदा है जिनके रहते, साथ सदा है जिनके रहते, श्री कल के भगवान आदि श्री ने फिर से बताया गीता का वो ज्ञान, गीता का वो ज्ञान। सबको मुक्ति का मार्ग दिखाया आदि श्री ने, सबको मुक्ति का मार्ग दिखाया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, सबको मुक्ति का मार्ग दिखाया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। अद्भुत 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 है ये गीता का ज्ञान, अद्भुत 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 है ये गीता का ज्ञान। ध्यान योग से मन को समझ ले, ध्यान योग से मन को समझ ले, इंद्रिय इंद्रियों को अपने वश में कर ले, इंद्रियों को अपने वश में कर ले। ब्रह्म ज्ञान का पाठ पढ़ाया, ब्रह्म ज्ञान का पाठ पढ़ाया आदि श्री ने। अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। ईश्वर पुत्र की अद्भुत माया, ईश्वर पुत्र की अद्भुत माया। कोई भी भेद ये समझ ना पाया, कोई भी भेद ये समझ ना पाया। धर्म अधर्म का भेद बताया आदि श्री ने, धर्म अधर्म का भेद बताया आदि श्री ने। अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने, अद्भुत गीता का ज्ञान बताया आदि श्री ने। आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे। आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे, न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से। मन को वश में करते हैं जो, मन को वश में करते हैं जो। ब्रह्म योग और ध्यान धरारे आदि श्री हैं जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे। ओ आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से न्यारे, जग से, जग से आदि श्री है जग से न्यारे।